In the Self, which is the infinite consciousness, this creation appears but momentarily. During that moment itself, the illusory notion that it is of a very long duration arises. So here we've got the Yoga Vasishta doing its thing. It started off talking about the creation as the dream of Brahma, and talked about this very first creation of Brahma observed by us even today, which gives the impression that it's somebody else's dream and that it's been going on for a long time. Then we were told in the previous paragraph that it's an unreal concept. The dream of the Creator is an unreal concept, and it should be firmly rejected. We reject what's unreal. And now we're told that the creation appears momentarily. It appears from moment to moment. The Big Bang is happening every moment without the sound effects. And our cognitive process gives it the stories. It might give it religious stories. You might believe the earth was created 10,000 years ago. Or it might give it scientific stories, in which case you might believe in a Big Bang, which happened 15 billion years ago, and there was evolution leading us up to our present situation. So this is the notion that it is of a very long duration. So we've got these stories which we call truth. We say religious truth or scientific truth. But as practitioners of self-inquiry, we're not interested in these notional stories about truth. We're interested in seeing for ourselves. Actually, it's even just following scientific logic, it's quite clear that the universe is being created from moment to moment. Because according to the scientific story, all we're getting are electrical signals from our senses. And by some process yet to be explained by science, that series of electrical signals, which is what all we're in receipt of, there isn't anything else we can be aware of, according to science, this conglomeration of electrical signals gets transformed into the phenomenal universe. But we can see that directly for ourselves when we turn the awareness to itself, when we drop religious truth, scientific truth, when we drop all notions of truth and just consider what is, when we're open to the thatness of what is going on, then we're no longer caught up in notions of time and notions of space. But when we do get caught up in these stories, when we start feeling that either our religious story might be true or our scientific story might be true, in either case the creation then appears to be solidly real. Even as this universe exists as a dream in the consciousness of the Creator, it is experienced as a long period in the consciousness dream of all the beings who are the dream objects of the Creator. So, are we dream objects of the Creator? Well, the Creator is a dream object, and we are dream objects. We are dream objects of awareness. We must be careful about this talk of the Creator. We tend to automatically think of the Creator as something way out there that maybe some spaceship might discover someday. But the Creator is the essence of creativity, which is at the heart of our beings. So going out there is going in the wrong direction. The Creator is right in here. Well, it's not so much that the Creator's in here as I am in the Creator. So rather than talk about a being known as the Creator, we can talk about creativity, the stream of creativity. Whatever is seen, in whatever form in that dream, that it becomes. This is the nature of awareness. Awareness identifies with what it's aware of. There's a video camera right in front of me. When I'm aware of it, I don't say there's awareness of the video camera. I just say there's the video camera. My awareness has identified, or awareness has identified with the video camera. This is the nature of awareness. Surely, when the mind is in a demented or confused state, there is nothing in this world which that mind cannot experience. I mentioned a video camera, but we also identify with ideas. If you believe in the Big Bang, you identify with it. It becomes important, you become passionate about it. And if you believe that God created the world, you can become passionate about that. Or you might even believe, well, you're agnostic, but that's the position which you'll invest in. We invest our passion in whatever we believe. For even in this world, so many extraordinary phenomena are seen. Fire burns in the middle of water. Water remains suspended in the sky. Living beings are found in the heart of a rock. Insentient machines function in different ways. One can also see what is obviously unreal, even as it is possible for one to dream one's own death. So we're talking about everyday extraordinary phenomena. Fire burns in the middle of water. Well, we can only guess at what these things are referring to. This might be oil on water. Water remains suspended in the sky. Well, tons of water fall regularly from the sky. We see these big fluffy clouds, but we don't think of them as water, but the water must be up there. Tons of it just hanging around in the air. Living beings are found in the heart of a rock. Well, that could be, I suppose, fossils, but it says living beings. So when you crack open a rock, we tend not to think there's anything inside it. But you never know, there might be something scurrying around inside it. Insentient machines function in different ways. Well, this is technology. I think Arthur C. Clarke, the science fiction writer, said technology is indistinguishable from magic. We use our mobile phones on a daily basis. Perhaps if we were told they work by magic, we would just accept it. But we're assured that there are basic scientific principles which allow things like the mobile phone to be developed. Although I remember watching a science discussion when I was a boy, and there was some expert saying such devices as this would be impossible, because physical science dictates that such devices are impossible. So there you go, in my lifetime the impossible has become possible.